Hello traders, welcome to the Monday forecast for the start of the week. So the last week we got some descending structures and then reversed to the upside, which was expected. So we now are looking to buy. We have been building momentum to go to the upside, as I said, from the descending. We will take a look at it on the pairs, of course. So we're starting with the euro and the US dollar. In the price action, we had this large push to the upside. We then pulled back, continued. I was not looking for an entry at the open because I'm only starting to trade after 8 a.m. London Open, and there was a big gap. This was a big gap. Let me see how big it actually was. So it was around 40 pips. That's big. When I see a gap, I wait to see it get filled, or I wait for more price action. Now it has been filled. We pushed to the upside, but then formed a huge wick and formed a retrace. So for me, this current structure is looking ascending. I am seeing an ascending channel. So after an ascending channel on the euro pairs, we can get two possibilities. In some cases, these ascending channels actually impulse to the upside, give us an opportunity to buy, or maybe they ascend a bit more and then they give us an opportunity to buy, something like this. Or they actually reverse and give us a nice opportunity to sell to the downside, like this. Because after an ascending, usually momentum has been built to sell. Stops have been taken out here, here, and potentially further up. So by taking out the stops, the market makers are filling their short positions and are now going to the downside. If I see price reverse, I will look to sell. Or because it's Monday and Monday and Tuesday, we can just expect a larger range in this area. So we can expect that larger range. In that case, I'm not taking any sort of a trade. Do remember, Mondays and Tuesdays are predominantly range-bound days, so something to keep in mind, that on Monday and Tuesday I'm a bit more patient. That's about it for EU. Let's go to EJ, Euro, and the Japanese Yen. So there was a nice push up, there was a quick pullback, there was a continuation. I was not looking for any trade because I'm not trading on NFP Friday. This was NFP Friday and I'm not trading after 5 p.m. on a Friday, so I would have not been in this anyway, even if there was no NFP. So what happened then? Well, price broke to the upside, retraced, broke down, retraced, continued to the upside, and we will now see what will happen in this area. So I am seeing a nice push up, but it did end with a huge wick and a momentum shift retrace. You can see the size of this red candle. It's very, very big. So that's a big warning sign. Because of it, because of the wick, because of the aggressive retrace, because how this candle is forming now, to be honest with you, I'm expecting a larger range between the low and the high. And because Monday and Tuesday, of course, are range-bound days. What I would like to see is I would like to see this continue to the upside and then give me a nice entry. I would like to see this trend to the upside a bit more. Give me a nice confirmed uptrend, because right here there was an uptrend but it was broken because we broke the low here. So the uptrend was broken, the structure was broken. And for me, that's also a warning sign that there will be a slowdown in momentum. So if there was no move like this, then we would clearly be trending and the price action would be looking a bit better. So what I want to see a nice established uptrend, and then I would look for an entry to the upside. I'm also seeing if we potentially get a V reversal like this, then we get a range. Then we push to the downside, and then we can look to sell on a flag or on a nice break and retest. We will see what kind of opportunity we will get. Of course, this can also start to ascend. In that case, I'm looking for a reversal to the downside. Or if we start to descend, then I'll be looking for a reversal to the upside. Now, these patterns all will take a lot of time to form, so yeah, we'll see about that in the next forecast potentially. For now, I am seeing if this momentum up will continue. That's kind of the only high probability case I'm seeing on this pair currently. Oz US dollar. So we had a move to the upside, which was expected because of the descending structure. So after a descending, usually price reverses, especially on the Aussie pairs. So on the Euro pairs, it can impulse down, but on the Aussie pairs, most of the time it reverses to the upside after a descending. Then we started to trend to the upside, as you can see here. And we broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced, broke the low, retraced again, broke the low, retraced, and broke the high, and are now retracing, leaving a huge wick to the upside. So we shall see what will happen. But this is giving me an indication of a range definitely on the top. So because we broke the high, retraced, creating an ascending, then we broke the low. Just a sec. So we created an ascending structure into a descending structure like this. So I'm expecting a larger, wider range in this general area. And of course, I'm not taking any trades because I am a trend trader. We are getting a push now, but again, as I said, forming a huge wick, so it will most likely retrace now. What I need to see on this pair to look for a trade, well, I need to see it move away from this current structure. I need to see it give me a large push up or a large push down, of course. A nice uptrend or a nice downtrend. If we get like a break and retest here, I think I would be more patient because I'm not seeing a big move here. I'm seeing a huge wick. So we will see what will happen. But the best scenario for me would be, because it's Monday, just for the price to move away from this area and give me a nice uptrend or a nice downtrend, as I said, or a nice ascending, a nice descending, you know the drill. So an ascending and then a reversal, or a descending and then a reversal to the upside. That's about it for AU. We're not looking good, to be honest. AJ, same story, looks range bound. We had a descending structure, a really clean descending. So all of the Japanese pairs had a really clean descending and have reversed, which is of course what we expected. We got an uptrend. No opportunity to buy, it was NFP, and I'm seeing no potential entries. Maybe this one, for example, but it did not get tagged and it created a huge wick to the upside, so I would not have an order on because of this huge wick. But right here I would have an order on, definitely. So for me this would be a very good opportunity, of course, if I was trading NFP, because we got a descending structure. So price was high probability to reverse to the upside, and then price reversed, created the push, pulled back, continued, which is a very good trade after a descending structure. So yeah, that is about it for the AJ pair. What I want to see now, of course, we got an indication of a range because we broke the high, retraced, broke the low, retraced, and are now creating a larger range in this general area. I want to see it move out of the structure. I want to see it give me a large push up, nice break and retest or a flag, and then a large push down, a nice break and retest or a nice flag to the downside. So yeah, that's about it for AJ. Again, not looking good, indicating a range. The pound is moving up, so this one has potential. If we get an entry right here, I'm seeing, so price action pretty crappy. This, I'm just not seeing anything. Then we gapped, big gap, and then we actually, yeah, we didn't break the low, we broke the high here, continued, and I do like this small pullback. So if this closes like it is forming now and then continues with a nice blue candle, I will have an order on. For me, that's a high probability setup on the pound and US dollar, because I'm also seeing large momentum. I'm seeing a bullish pullback, no momentum shift, and if this gets a nice push and a nice clean close, I will have my order on for a break and retest. So I'm definitely seeing to get an entry right here on a long, or potentially if this reverses, I will look to get a V reversal or range, then a push down, and then a break and retest further down. That's about it for the pound. For the New Zealand and the Japanese yen, so for this one, I'm seeing an indication of a larger range. This looks exactly the same as the Aussie and the Japanese yen. I'm seeing a descending structure right here. After a descending, we expect the price to go to the upside, which it has. It started trending to the upside. No entry for me, NFP of course. And then we started to ascend because we broke the high, retraced, broke the low, which was here. It was the most recent low. We broke it, retraced. And I'm expecting a larger range in this general area, same as the Aussie Japanese yen, looking pretty similar. And I want to see a large push up or a large push down as on most of the pairs. So kind of to sum up, the pound is looking good. So I am looking for I am looking at the pound, maybe EU, AU potentially. So US dollar pairs are looking good. Japanese pairs not that much potential. Let's see what will happen. I will see you guys on Wednesday, so just be more patient on Monday and Tuesday. Make sure you follow your plan, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.